The main attraction of the day and our activity today is the beautiful Riwaka Resurgence,
which is a sacred place for the Maori. This morning we are waking up to a beautiful sunrise at the Barn Holiday Park in Marahau, which is right on the edge of the Tasman National Park. But that's not the national park that we're visiting today. We are visiting its neighbour, the Kahurangi National Park.
More specifically, we're looking for the Riwaka Resurgence Walk. As soon as we arrive, it starts pouring down with rain, so we are waiting the rain out by having a bit of a lunch in the camper van, and as soon as the rain calms down, we are on our way. The Riwaka Resurgence Walk is a very short walk and it's ideal to do on a rainy weather day like today. The place is engulfed with a lot of Maori beliefs and legends. At the entrance of the walk there is a Maori carving as well as the board that explains all those legends. It's a sacred area for the local iwi, and the iwi is the local Maori tribe. The walk is then taking us through a really thick and dense bushwalk alongside a small stream.
This forest is super dense. When we try and look through it, we can't hardly see even a few meters. It is absolutely covered in ferns with moss and trees. This place is so awesome. The walk is quite a short walk, only about 15 to 20 minutes until we reach the end where we see the Riwaka Resurgence.
It might sound silly, but I have no idea how rivers are formed and where does the water come from. So arriving at the Resurgence, which is literally the birth of a river, it's really unique to me and I've never seen anything like that before. There is a massive hole coming from an underwater cavern which is feeding water onto the rocks and then creating the stream that later creates a river.
The Resurgence looks like it's coming from a super deep underwater cavern. It's so deep we can't even see the bottom. And just above that is this sheer rocky cliff face covered in ferns and moss. It's a classic New Zealand sight.
On the way back, we take the time to explore a little bit more the forest that we just walked through. Because the rain has stopped for maybe a few minutes, it gives us the time to stray a little bit off the track, get ourselves a little bit closer to the stream. There is a ton of beautiful trees covered in moss, ferns covering rocks. It's a really cool sight. At some point we even stray off the track to try to get some pictures of small waterfalls which are created by the stream. It's a really awesome place to explore and gives you a lot of room to roam around, as the path is really easy to find back once you strayed off track.
This is a beautiful river with lots of rapids and mini waterfalls, so we can't resist taking a few pictures even if it is raining all over our cameras. Then we get towards the end of the track where we rush into our camper van before we get absolutely soaking wet. We are now heading back towards Marahau via Kaiteriteri, which has a beautiful beach on the way back. It's a bit of a winding road, and then once we arrive back in the barn backpackers, we light up the fire and warm back up.
Finally, tomorrow we're gonna get inside the Tasman National Park. We've been all around it. We've done so many activities surrounding the Tasman National Park. Now it's finally our time to get in and check out what New Zealand's most famous national park is all about.